What is life? What are you? What's happening? How to do this thing? How do you do it? You first need to understand destiny itself does not exist. Hey, welcome to episode 2 of this little masterpiece I'm creating over here, the Enlightened Vlog. I'll be breaking down higher knowledge, weird, esoteric stuff that will be able to free you from the confines of your mind, from any false beliefs, and help you realize your true power as human. Help you realize I actually have superpowers. But now that you found me, now that I found you, here we go. So grab a snack, grab a drink, a smoke, whatever it is you like to do. We're going to dive deep. I'm going to talk about destiny. I'm going to talk about luck and hopefully help free you from any limitation. Now, we begin with destiny. Furthermore, I'll talk a little bit about luck. Destiny itself, the way that everyone knows of destiny, of fate, it having been passed down to us as some predestined, preconceived notion of purpose, right? Without really thinking who and what is actually creating those things. Who is sitting up there and writing down that you're gonna have money in this life, or you're gonna be broke in this life, you're gonna be famous in this life, or you're gonna who is Big Daddy up there on a cloud writing down what everyone's gonna do in this life? No. Big Daddy up there on the cloud is simply source, life itself. Now life is coming onto this earth through you. As you're born, you're nothing but a body, a vessel that is inhabited by life. That life, what we've come to know, is energy, frequency, put together with biology, your body. That is a human. Boom. Taken into account the body's biological nature, being made up of DNA. DNA carrying information. If you don't know this stuff, go read up on it again. I'm going to mention this in every one of my videos. If this seems like too much, understand that is information put together in order to translate it to you. If you break it down, you go and research independently all the topics and the things that I'm mentioning, and you put them together, you'll see the puzzle come together in front of you. Then that puzzle is going to break down. You're not going to understand anything anymore, and you're going to finally reach full understanding, nothing and everything at the same time. Anyway, I digress. Taking into account biology and energy, that's a human. Now, depending on that human's ancestry, biological ancestry, I'm talking matter, depending on that biology's capacity, is how much energy that vessel is going to inhabit to begin with at birth. Now, throughout life, that energy translates into purity of consciousness, awareness. That's why you have children that are more highly aware. All children are, naturally, but some may be overly aware, overly wise, all dependent on their biological, their body, their biological capacity of sustaining and operating life, energy, life itself. Now you go through life, you grow up, you become an adult. Enlightenment comes in, awakening all the things. You're questioning everything. What is life? What are you? What's happening? How to do this thing? How do you do it? You first need to understand destiny itself does not exist outside of the meaning that you give it. Every concept in this reality does not exist outside of the meanings you individually define said concepts with. Through those concepts, you live your life. Understanding that destiny does not exist. Destiny is still confining you. Believing in destiny, believing in fate, or believing that there must be some sort of order, ordering everything down here. That realization is scary. That realization gives you autonomy, gives you responsibility over your own life, realizing that your life itself, experiencing itself as human. And with that comes power. Great power of creation. You create your life. Furthermore, you create everyone else's lives also. But that takes something I'm not going to explain it in this video. That's a lot. The experiences that mold you throughout your life. The experiences, the processes you go throughout life that mold you and make you you. Those experiences define what you furthermore create. Your destiny. Realize that there is no predestined fate for any one human. There is no written blueprint for any human. All that you are is life itself. Now, when you understand that what makes a human them in this very moment is simply their experiences, their processes that they have gone through in this life. And depending on what they choose right here, right now, to do, and furthermore continue doing, creates destiny, creates fate. Considering your experiences that you've gone through in your life, your processes that have made you you, if you want to take control of your life, of your creation, and consciously create your every experience in this life, consciously create magic, miracles, understanding that life is miraculous and magical in and of itself. Existence itself at every moment is magical, is lucky, is abundant. Existence itself, every single human. You just need to access that awareness within you. And one of the best ways to access it is accountability. In that accountability, you become accountable over yourself. You become aware of yourself. Through that, you become accountable and aware of your life. Then furthermore, through steps, experiences, explanations, perspectives, you gain more and more and more filters of perceiving this reality and this life at large. You become the observer, an active player and observer at the same time. I'm talking master level here, but you can understand that destiny outside of your concept of it does not exist. When you no longer limit yourself within any bounds of perception of yourself and life, you become a conscious creator. What I'm basically saying is that destiny is not a thing over here that you have. Nothing in this life is something that a human has. You are it, and it is you. All that destiny is a process that has molded you. That process is you creating your very life, your very destiny, constantly, on a daily basis, through your thoughts, emotions, and actions. That's it, that's all. Every human has their own independent destiny. For every human has gone through independent, unique perceptions and processes throughout their lives. Every human having a unique set of biological components, DNA, that only they can sustain. At large, the same life source, God, the universe, what I'm talking about is fractal experiences of life. Through every human, life is experiencing itself fractally, infinitely. Now, what I've just told you is a lot. For some, it may sound completely incomprehensible, a different language. But for others, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you do, if you're able to put it together, I hope this will help you free yourself from any limitation, understanding you are creation itself, creating. You are everything and nothing at the same time. Everything that you choose to give meaning to creates and defines your life, your perception of it, and furthermore, how you choose to operate in it, your actions. Then your actions, furthermore, create your reality and those around you. Moving on to quickly talk about luck also. Luck, being a lucky person, is nothing more but alignment. Being aligned with the natural flow of life from a positive stance. Life itself is abundance. Life itself is all, everything, abundant, naturally, as I said earlier. Now you, having the power, free will, we call it. I'll explain that one also in another video. Having the power to consciously make choices. Now through those choices, you choose your perceptions. Everything comes down to perceptions. I'm master programmer out here. Laurie is the name. You, having the freedom of choosing how you perceive everything, gives you the power of being in alignment or disalignment, in resonance or dissonance. It's all up to you. When a person is naturally aligned with the flow of ease, with the flow of natural acceptance of all, good and bad. Through that acceptance, choosing to enact positivity, enact ease, flow, that person is naturally lucky because they're simply in alignment with the flow. If you're not aligned in this flow and you're still basing your existence on perceptions, the best way I can explain it, and this is quite a weird thing, but everyone out here has got abilities, right? The best way I can explain it is static. I don't know if you've ever, the static that you see on TV. Static is dissonance. Static is where you're not aligned with any flow. Now, static is created by trying to control. In my opinion, a static state is that where your inner desires are not matching your actual resonance. So naturally, that creates resistance and dissonance within you. That which is within you, you create outside of you. And for as long as you're trying to control that which is outside of you, instead of internally aligning yourself, so then naturally everything comes into balance also, because now your actions are matching that which is within you. Instead of doing that, you're trying to control three-dimensional reality outside of you. You create and experience a static state of being, what I like to call. I've got definitions and analogies for everything. I hope they make sense to you. Now, breaking that static will bring you into alignment. How you can do that is, again, accountability and awareness. Becoming accountable over yourself. It all starts with the self. It all starts with you. For you are the center. You are the source. Everything in this reality revolves around you. This video, everything around you, everything revolves around you. Everything is either creating or limiting your experience. Everything is expanding it. Everything is enabling you of experiencing more of whatever you are. Being a lucky person is simply being in alignment. Every single human is naturally abundant. We were all born rich. We were all born famous. We were all born lovable. We were all born abundant, naturally, positively abundant. You have to choose it. When you choose it, you will face resistance because you've been brought up and you've been conditioned with a completely false reality, conditioned and programmed into being a machine. A machine that runs and sustains a system like a battery. If you're not creating your life, I'm sorry, but I'm here to help you, okay? Simply a battery that feeds a system, right? The only way you can unplug this system out of you is by becoming aware of what you are. When you become aware of what you are, you become accountable and responsible. Then you become accountable and responsible for your life. Then nothing defines it anymore. For you are now the definition of it. And when that happens, magic happens. Miracles happen. The natural flow of existence, positive abundance. It all starts with awareness. Awareness is built through perception. In that process, you will need to listen to your intuition. You will need to learn how to discern. Learning how to discern intuition from thoughts. That's a process. Everything is a process, but you can make it. It's quite difficult, I'm not gonna lie. It takes you close to the edge. Very close. Very, very close. But if one human was capable of doing it, anyone is capable of doing it. You just need to be willing of living, of experiencing yourself and experiencing everything that you want to experience for yourself. Realizing everything is possible. Everything is possible. You can make it possible. You can make it real. Everything that you see outside of you has been created by man, by human. You are human. You are capable of it all. Therefore, everything can be yours. You just need to become aware. You become aware, you become willing of creating and weaving your reality, and magic happens. I hope this video made sense. I hope it frees you. If it takes you into a scarcity type of mindset, believing that, okay, if there's nothing outside of you, then what's happening to you? Nothing is happening to you. You are safe, you are provided for, you are guided at every moment, for you are life itself. Within you, your very aliveness, your very beingness. That's good. That's life. It's constantly leading you, constantly taking care of you, abundantly. You just need to access it. Getting closer to God. Get closer to yourself. Honor yourself. Respect yourself. Take care of yourself. Train yourself. Nourish yourself. Everything has to do with the self. Everything begins with the self. And then it all becomes reflected in this reality. I hope this helps you. This was more of a serious one, but I hope it helps you. And I hope you now have the freedom. Becoming aware of the fact that we have superpowers. You can be here one moment, here the next. You can. You can go to sleep one way and wake up another in the best way possible. All you need to do is choose it. Choose it, be it continuously, and you'll see miracles unfold. Unbelievable miracles. This life is so beautiful, and I hope every human watching me gets to experience it. I hope it, and I'm continuously working on helping you do just that. Okay, hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.